Hi, welcome to our virtual open house. I am Miss Benjamin. I am your child's 11th grade American Literature and Composition teacher. I'm very glad you're here. You and your child's voice matters and are very important to me. Here's a little bit of background about me and a bigger picture than the little one down here in the corner. This is my 14th year teaching and my 10th year here at Parkview. I teach both 9th and 11th grade English language arts to multilingual learners, which is the new name for ESOL students. I'm also the school MTSS coordinator. A little bit more about me. I have two children in college and two dogs. I love reading, baking, and gardening. Here I am at the beach this past summer with my mother and one of my brothers. American Literature and Composition challenges students to extend and refine their use of language. Each semester includes a balance of composition, applied grammar, and an in-depth study of literature. The developments of vocabulary, speaking, listening, researching, and test-taking skills are an integral part of the curriculum. First semester, we do vocabulary and grammar, essays, projects, tests, and quizzes, of course, and independent novels. We are doing early American literature right now, and then also at the same time, actually, we're doing independent reading in book clubs. The next unit will be on the revolutionary period of American literature, and then the last unit this semester will be the romantic period of American literature. Next semester, we will continue to refine skills from semester one. We'll read novels, we'll do one American drama, do a research project, short stories, poetry, and of course, independent reading. The grade categories this semester, we do AKS Progress category, that's 35% of the semester grade. That is homework, quizzes, in-class assignments. AKS Mastery, 40% of the semester grade. That's tests, essays, and projects. There is a county interim exam, also known as a midterm exam, about halfway through the semester. That's worth 5% of the semester grade. And then there's the performance final near the end of the semester. That is an in-class essay for 10%. And then the county final exam in December is worth 10% of the grade for the semester. Second semester, there is a state end of course or EOC exam that's worth 20% of the semester grade. And so these two categories, performance final and district assessment final, go away, and the EOC counts for that 20% instead. Classroom routines and procedures. Hopefully your student brought home a piece of paper which you signed with information about our cell phone procedures. Students all know that their phones and earbuds go in the assigned pocket and the cell phone caddy in the wall that's hanging on a cabinet actually in my classroom. I've already had to call one parent about a student with their cell phone out. They know very well what the policy is. They cannot learn if they're on their phone. Cheating and plagiarism is kind of tricky these days because there's so many easy ways to do it. But the basic idea is that if it did not come from your head, it's cheating or plagiarism. Copying from the internet or from a classmate is plagiarism. Using artificial intelligence, plagiarism. Using notes or on a closed book quiz or test is cheating. Students can get in academic trouble this way. They can get a 0 on the assignment and not be able to make it up, or they can get in trouble from an assistant principal. So we don't want that to happen. I will teach students how to make their research skills more polished so that they can weave in quotations and evidence from other sources and cite it properly. That does not count as plagiarism. That is okay. Late work means that students can turn in classwork projects and essays late up to 5 days past the due date. If they ask and there's a good reason, they may be able to turn it in sooner, or rather later, but I'm not accepting work from August or September in December. The main easy way to keep up on work is to show up to class every day. The students that get really behind are the ones that either sleep in class, despite my attempts to keep them awake, or they miss a lot of class. So just show up to school every single day. The best way to get in touch with me is to send me an email. My email address is diane.benjamin@gcpsk12.org. I mainly use Google Classroom. There's very little information on eClass for my class. And of course, the parent portal is the best way to get up-to-date information on your students' grades. Tutoring and extra help is available if a student requests it. I'm, of course, happy to help in class. I'm available after school by appointment. I do need students to tell me in advance that they want to stay after school because with my MTSS role, I often have meetings with parents and students and other teachers after school. So just let me know and I can make sure not to schedule a meeting at the same time. If a student needs to make up work that they missed, they can choose whether to make up the assignment in class, during their advisement period, or after school. The most important thing is to be proactive and ask for help when you need it, and students know this, but please encourage them to do that. Thank you very much for coming to the virtual open house and have a good evening.